This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. Part two of, or I guess you call it part two the last time. We were stopped at MLB, I believe, with talking about people getting re-signed.
Yeah.
I could be incorrect, but we'll just start off there because there's been some stuff and rumors happening. I want to start off with the qualifying offers. Aaron Nola gets one.
I did not see that.
Shohei Ohtani got one. Craig Counsell went to the Cubs. We were just talking about it. I don't know. I doubt Nola's going to take the offer just because.
How much is the qualifying offer for Nola?
Trying to find it. There we go. 20.3 mil.
How much was he making before that? Like 16?
They made him a 1-year qualifying offer.
What was Nola's what was he making per year though for his whole contract? Like the whole
I don't know. I can.
Like 16 something. He
has until 4 p.m. Eastern Time on November 14th to accept or reject it. People are saying he's going to reject it because he's seeking a multi-million-dollar deal, or multi-year deal, which could exceed $200 million. Ohtani also got one.
His is probably huge.
Ohtani offer.
I did a lot of research today.
Yeah, same thing with Ohtani. The same, money.
Same money.
20.3 mil for 2024 season. Yeah, I mean, they're both just looking for long-term deals.
They're both going to decline that.
But I just kind of forget where we left off, but I mean,
left off with I think we talked about, what was it? I don't know. I can't remember. But I feel like Craig Counsell going to the Cubs as a coach.
It's a good move.
And the Brewers owner came out not happy with it.
Yeah, I don't know how the Brewers are gonna come back from it, but
I don't know. Do they have? Do they hire anybody? Or do they just?
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I saw over the weekend.
Don Mattingly is rumored to maybe going to the
Yeah, I mean, Bellinger, free agent.
Where do you think he goes?
I think he's gonna get re-signed.
You mean he's gonna re-sign?
Yeah, I think he likes it in Chicago. It's kind of, people are saying that the Phillies could replace Nola with Blake Snell.
Yeah, I saw Jeff Pass. I saw it was like an article.
That would be so awesome to see him with that crowd.
It was I think it was an article. It's not like best fits.
Like, he would fit perfectly in Philly, I feel like.
Let me just check that real quick. So I'm not spreading misinformation.
Yeah, no, Brewers have not gotten somebody yet. Yeah, okay, that's who I saw. Mets hired Mendoza from the Yankees as their next manager. Yeah, a lot of coaching moves, it seems. And then, do you think the Yankees make a big impact on the free agency this year?
Who they got Rodon last year? So that was a big one last year. Do they go out and get what would they need? What would they need?
People are saying they could get Bellinger, but I don't know if Bellinger wants.
I don't think they want
I don't know if Bellinger wants to go to New York.
Do they still want Judge in the field?
They can still have Judge in the field.
I don't know, but you kind of have to because Giancarlo.
Bellinger can play anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing.
But you probably want to play in outfield though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have Jason Dominguez, Judge, and Stan. Stan plays outfield, right?
Yeah, he does, but I think he plays right or left.
Because I don't know who DH is.
DH. I think Stan mostly DHs, but when I think when Judge was hurt, that they had to play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here it says it was like an article on ESPN saying best fits for top 2023 free agents. Blake Snell and Jeff Passan put the Phillies, and then one guy put the Dodgers. Blake Snell, which I think they need pitching. The Dodgers do, because what
Kershaw's like he's
who's got recently got surgery? Not Kershaw, but the
Bueller,
not Bueller. There's one guy.
Dustin May,
No, long.
Gonsolin.
No.
That's long black hair.
Oh wait, what's his name again?
Gonsolin, Tony Gonsolin.
Yeah. You know, I heard Glass now. That's why I got mixed up.
Mm.
But yeah, what top 4 pitchers?
Yeah, I think the Dodgers are they're in trouble with
So
pitching.
they have Bobby Miller and who else? That's gonna be healthy.
Bobby Miller, and then they have
Walker Buehler gonna be healthy?
I think so, yeah.
So
What
about Dustin May?
I think he tore his elbow again.
Oh, he's so talented. It's just he's.
I think. Could be wrong.
I can search it up.
Yeah. Forearm strain. And then yeah, they're saying he's going to be out for a long time, so
Lance Lynn?
we're getting rid of him.
They're
they're getting rid of him because
I remember like a 2-game stretch he had, like the first 2 starts for the Dodgers.
yeah, I remember that it was good. But the Dodgers said they're getting rid of him. They declined his player option.
Dustin May only had like a couple starts.
I feel bad for Dustin May, man. He's so talented, and he just can't get over the injuries. You
You
can just tell he wants to play, and he just can't.
I thought he started a lot more games, 9 games. I feel like he might be one of those guys that you might have to put in the, if he never gets healthy, you might have to put in the bullpen.
That is, yeah, I could see that for him.
Just because, the strain.
He could be a bullpen pitcher.
He could be
He could probably throw harder than he does.
Like a long reliever role. Because the guys pitch, most is 56 innings.
Yeah. And then that
with injuries and stuff. But
Yoshinobu from Japan is going to the MLB, which
is he the pitcher?
Yeah, he's gonna be disgusting. He's gonna be so good.
Who's that guy? The pitcher that Japan had in the World Baseball Classic.
The young guy?
Yeah. Soke? Is that his name?
Oh, what's his name?
I remember he figured almost back-to-back perfect games.
Yeah, he's a crazy, he has crazy talent. Roki Sasaki.
Yeah. Is he gonna be next couple years? He can come in.
I think. Well, he can. I think he can go in whenever he wants. It's just.
I think he's. Isn't he signed though?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think he's 27.
But
25, 26. That's why I hate about things like.
God, Aaron Nole's already 31.
Yeah, I know. He's 31. I thought he was 30. Bellinger's already 28. Josh
Hader is gonna be a free agent. That'd be a good pickup for.
He goes? I hope he comes to the Phillies. They could use a closer.
I could see him go to the Angels.
Imagine, is he a lefty or righty, Josh Hader?
A lefty.
Imagine having Alvarado and Hader.
That'd be disgusting.
2 lefties.
Yeah, he could.
One gets the 7th, one gets the 9th.
I think he could be a great fit for the Phillies. Him and Blake Snell would be just perfect.
Just depends on how much are they willing to spend.
Yeah, I don't know what Blake Snell, how old he is though, because I know he's old.
Blake Snell is, I think,
31.
31. What do you think Matt Chapman will go? He's a free agent too.
He's a tough one. I feel like because
some teams, it's just what kind of hitter you getting though? Because you know what you get defensively.
Mm-hmm.
It's just remember he had a stretch first half of the year he was great, and the second half didn't really hear that much. But what do you think? Where do you think he would go? A good fit.
I could see the Dodgers getting him, to be honest. I really could. I think.
They didn't re-sign Max Muncy, though.
I guess, but then again, do they want Max? They can play Max Muncy at. Yeah. They could DH him. Because JD's not coming back.
Was he a 1-year deal?
Yeah.
JD?
He's not coming back.
He was great.
Yeah, I know. It sucks for the Dodgers, but
Got swept.
yeah,
All
the paying for just to get swept. Jorge Soler, he's 32. I don't really see him having much career left.
He's probably got like 3 more good years.
Yeah. Still 36 home runs though. Like,
yeah, he's taken a leap here to try to get a bag before.
yeah, before he's gone.
Because that's why like you decline the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
What other players decline that playoff option? I'm looking up top free agents.
Lourdes Gurriel, he had a great season.
Is he free?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
I did not know that. Thought he was still like team control.
I mean, I doubt he's gonna go to. He's probably just gonna want to go back to the Diamondbacks just because they had a great season. Teoscar Hernandez.
Sonny Gray's a free agent.
Yeah,
he's
he's gonna be expensive.
Jordan Montgomery I thought Jordan Montgomery picked up his option. I thought.
Lucas Giolito. God.
I think there's still potential with Giolito. It's just he got put in a bad situation. And
I don't really see much else coming out of him.
Edward Rodriguez.
I really like Lucas Giolito. He's really cool, but like, I don't like. I guess hitters just figured him out. I don't know what happened because he was off on a. He was so good, and then all of a sudden, just
he was a good one. Rago Rodriguez, after coming off his best year in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you lefty, good pitcher? What do you think he would end up at? Someone says MLB.com has potential fit with Baltimore as one. Baltimore needs pitching. I think they're going to spend some money this offseason.
I could see him really going anywhere.
Phillies could be one.
He's a tough one though because I'm pretty sure he's like not great. I could be wrong.
He had a great year this year. He had a good.
I know he was good in 2018 when he won the World Series.
I have MLB reference.
Let me see. So.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean he's never posted below a 3 ERA, which is fine. I mean that's really good if you do that, but it's fine. Last 3 years, 4.7, 4.05, and 3.3. So he showed improvement.
This year, I think, was probably his best year.
Because I remember 2021, he got destroyed.
2021 was bad.
He got destroyed.
I remember I signed him in with a franchise. He'd always go 5. He'd be a 5 ERA guy.
Yeah, he got destroyed that year. I remember, but I think there's so many better like options, like Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, is he a free agent?
He is.
Do you think he stays with Baltimore?
I really don't know. I think Jack Flaherty's like he's in his prime. Like this is his prime year.
It just depends on if he stays healthy or not.
It depends on if he wants to be in his prime. Like if he's gonna post a good ERA and stuff. Because 2019 had a great season.
Oh yeah.
2.7 ERA, 33 games. Like that's an ace. But then 2023, 5 ERA, 4.99. But
Marcus Stroman's a free agent this year. Do you think he's allotted? How much interest do you think he has around that? Because I think any team could use pitching. But I think he goes back to Chicago though.
I think any team could use pitching besides like a few teams.
Yeah.
Like the Rays.
One team. I would like that. I would love to see like Baltimore get some of these pitchers. Because if they can get like 2 pitchers, 2 starters, and
yeah, they need pitching.
They can get 2 starters going with Kyle Bradish and maybe Grayson Rodriguez takes a step.
Well, Grayson Rodriguez is also still like really young.
Yeah,
so.
I get that. He just because he was hot at that like some part of the year last year. Then if he can take a step, Kyle Bradish had a great year for him. You get 2 of these like top 10 pitchers on the free agent market.
Yeah.
And maybe like a bullpen. Like they don't really need bullpen that much. But with what's his name? Bautista gonna be out some point next year. Or maybe all, I don't know.
I think the best pitcher, not counting Ohtani, out of this free agency is Yoshinobu, like 100%.
Any guy from Japan coming out might be the best.
Yeah, like they always just like. I don't know if it's just like I don't know if it's just like they could be unorthodox to like the current MLB players, but they're just so good.
They throw so hard too.
Yeah.
Like, I get players now throw hard, but feels like them they're like kind of off the room throwing like 99.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then Shohei torn UCL.
He's not gonna pitch this year.
He's not gonna pitch this year.
He'll hit though.
He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit a lot.
He's gonna do Bryce Harper.
Yeah. Do you think Ohtani is gonna go back to the mound?
Yeah, just because I think that's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, I think he wants to pitch.
Like the competitor inside of
him
wants to pitch. So I think when you're at that kind of level of playing, you want to dominate the game as much as you want, as much as you can. I just think that's what he wants to do, and I think he cares about his legacy too. I think he wants to
be one of the best players.
Be one of the players to win a championship. Doing two sides, something that you can win championships doing that.
I think we're gonna start seeing that a lot more often too.
Oh yeah.
Two-way players.
You see like players getting drafted now, like they can do both.
Yeah, same with football. I think Travis Hunter.
If Travis Hunter succeeds in the NFL. Like a lot more people.
Travis Hunter would be like he's like good. Like it's not even just because he's on Colorado. Like he would be good on Alabama.
He would be good. For some like right now he would be good on some NFL teams. Like that, I feel just like his wide receiver, like being a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Corner might take him a little
I think
bit.
his ability is good. I don't know if he's ready for the NFL.
The ball and just like catch because I think on some like the worst teams. Like, cause next year he's number one pick. Like next year, like if there's no like superstar quarterback,
yeah,
I feel like he would be number one overall pick.
Is he mainly a corner?
He plays both.
No, but like, what's his main position? Like, I think it's corner.
I don't even know.
I think it's a corner. I think he's supposed to be a corner.
So I know he plays like on both sides, like 50-50.
Yeah, it's wide receiver and corner, but I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure his main, like, if he had to pick one, I'm pretty sure it's corner.
And plus, with him playing that many snaps and like him building up so much like endurance while playing, like even if he plays one position, you won't be able to take him out because he's gonna already be fresh.
Do you think Shedeur Sanders is the real deal?
I think so. I think he's just in a bad situation right now.
I think he's pretty good.
I do too. I think the offensive line is horrific in front of him.
Because
it's like putting me out there.
He didn't play a bad game last week.
No, it's just
he didn't do bad.
It was a questionable decision changing your offensive coordinator, who's a good offensive coordinator.
I just think in 3 years, if Deion stays there, which he probably will, he's probably gonna stay there for the foreseeable future. People are gonna want to go there. So their team's just going to get good. Like, their team's literally just going to get better as time goes on. It's not going to get worse. And if it does get worse, I'd be very surprised.
If they get, like, 2 to 3 offensive linemen that are, like, good or solid in the transfer portal or recruiting, and they get, like a pass rusher that can get after the quarterback, and that can actually push the line, they're going to be good because everything else, they got the skill positions. It's just... The lines are so bad.
Yeah.
But it'll take them a year or two for the offensive line and D-line to start. See what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I just look up his stats this year. Like, he's good.
He's accurate too.
24 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions.
He takes care of that football.
70% completion, 2,800 yards. He's not a Heisman, but he's just like...
If they were winning, he would have been up in the Heisman. It's just because they've been losing. They've lost like 3 or 4 straight.
Yeah.
They got a tough test though this week, Colorado, Arizona.
They haven't won a game in a while.
They were up 29-0 in Stanford. They blew that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That
was their game. Like that was their game to make a statement, and then they didn't.
That was a game to get back on track, and then they.
Because right out of the gates, because I remember we were doing the podcast, They were such a fun team to like.
It's because how bad their defense and all and like their line play is.
Mm,
That it's so hard. Like I feel like for me it's so hard to watch them because every single time you see it, it's a sack or a negative play. But also they've been in some of these games. If like their offensive line was serviceable, I think they beat UCLA. Cause like they're in that game the whole time.
mm-hmm.
It's just their line cannot hold up. And Oregon State, that was a tough one. They were down 23-5, so I can't really say that.
Mm-hmm.
But the USC game, if they had better clock management, I think they win that. I think they get the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some of it's just bad luck, some of it's just bad play, and some of it's just mental mistakes by the team. They got another ranked opponent though. They got a lot. I can't believe this is the last year of Pac-12.
I know.
It's so good.
And but new playoff bracket.
Is that next year?
Yep, I think.
Yeah, it's 2024.
Which I'm super excited for.
Oh yeah, like 12 teams.
Just then I feel like college football. I think it's 8.
8 or something like that. But I think just like it being like an actual playoffs, not like
Only 4 out of the.
Like 300 something teams.
Only 4 out of like the entire like college base can
D1,
make it.
Yeah, D1.
They don't have to be D1, but.
I think it is. I mean, like, because it's kind of like hard to make like D2 to make it playoffs. There's some big games that.
Another team,
Yeah.
James Madison.
They had a heck of a week.
They are. They're looking strong. I mean,
It's also James Madison. The basketball team got a big one too. Beat number 4 ranked Michigan State a couple days ago.
mm-hmm.
That was a big game. They won that. But yeah, James Madison, they're wagging.
Mm-hmm.
Air Force are wagging. I just love the teams that like from like the smaller conferences winning a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tulane's back in the fold. Notre Dame falling. LSU falling. Oklahoma fell off.
Speaking of basketball,
Yeah.
Grant Nelson, Alabama.
Oh.
He looks like a stud. I cannot wait to
Is
see.
Alabama ranked this year or not?
Yeah, they're 24th.
24.
I mean, they did good last year. So.
Until the what's it called? That March Madness happened.
Yeah, but still, like, you know what I mean. Like, when's the last time they put up that kind of season?
Never.
Yeah, like
I think that was the best year.
it's only the start. You'll see Alabama in
Oh, did you see what finally got announced? But I think Rockstar Games finally announced something. Let me just.
but MLB with the MLB free agents and stuff, I think Yoshinobu is, in my opinion, I think he's going to be the strongest. I think he's going to be.
Wait, what? Grant Nelson?
No, Yoshinobu. I think he's going to be the best free agent out of that out of like the people, just because whenever Roki comes in, Roki Sasaki, he's going to be
in like 2 years. He'll be like top 10.
He's going to be top 10 pitcher without a doubt. He throws, I think, 102. 102 is the starting pitcher. He's like 19.
It's like 20. I think he's 21.
I'm going to check.
But you play GTA? You big Rockstar guy? No. Wow. Wow. They finally announced GTA 6. I think is coming back. Coming. So I thought you played GTA. That's why. I think it's someone else.
Roki Sasaki. I want to see what his velocity is. Velocity. 102.5. And how old is he? I want to see how old he is. Because he is ridiculous. 22.
20, he's 22.
But World Baseball Classic was last year in the beginning. So he's 21, probably. But, anyways, do you want to talk about some NBA?
Yeah.
Nuggets had a very high scoring game, 134. I mean, that's not very high scoring. That's pretty high scoring.
Yeah.
Talk about high scoring. 76ers.
They're good.
I hope Nick Nurse is the answer because.
But they gotta play a tough matchup, baby, against the Boston Celtics. Celtics don't win that game.
I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Because didn't you say Jaylen Brown's kind of.
Jaylen Brown's picked it up since the first game of the year.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
He had a rough first game. It's an anomaly.
Yeah.
I just said because we won that, even though the Celtics won that game, I want to see more of Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. He's been great.
Mm-hmm.
Dunking on Gobert. He didn't pull up three. He's been great. Tatum's been great. They had a rough game Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
But they were bound to lose one at some point.
Yeah.
So.
But.
Stinks, but they play Sixers.
I mean.
Oh, here comes. Missed. Oh, whoops. You confident about the Sixers game today?
Yes, I was thinking about you when I heard about it.
Well, it's not happening.
Sixers team.
Nope. Go Celtics. They'll win it tonight.
Embiid beating all the allegations too. Scored 48. I mean.
And he's gonna get locked up like Porzingis. I don't know. Porzingis been a dog in defense.
Porzingis is gonna snap his ankles one day.
Whoa.
He's just I feel like he's been in the league for so long.
He's been in the league for so long, but him and Drew Holiday are gonna.
Knicks Porzingis.
That year he made the All-Star team. He was great, and he tore his ACL.
Knicks Porzingis was so good. He was a dog.
And then he tore his ACL, and he went to Dallas.
Yeah.
Then he fell off. But then he went to Washington.
Yeah.
Came back. But
this is I'm not even gonna get my hopes up for the Sixers because they do this every year.
I don't think it's been like this though. I think they're playing fun basketball though. I feel like because last year they started off slow. Last year they started off slow.
And then they kind of picked it up.
And they picked it up, but I feel like this year, I think their bench is a lot better than usually.
Mhm. Well, yeah, because they did that huge trade for Harden and got bench players.
Also, Kelly Oubre has been great.
Mm-hmm.
Off the bench or starting for them. Tobias Harris has been playing well. Tyrese and Embiid. I don't know about James Harden though. Tough first game for the LA Clippers.
Yeah, but the thing is, Harden was the only person who did well in that game.
In that game, so
yeah.
I wasn't watching that game that much.
That's what I heard at least. People were saying he was
My point. Because he had 17. He 6 for 9. He played well. Westbrook played efficient.
And
then Paul George did not show up at all.
People are kind of.
PJ Tucker scored 2 points.
I don't understand. People are kind of hating on Chris Paul for not scoring, but having a lot of assists.
That's not his role in Golden State, though.
That's the thing. I'm saying
Yeah, I'm just saying
points don't have to They're not the only stat. If the guy has 15 assists per game, who cares?
Yeah, and plus when you're playing with the Warriors who don't need your scoring, they need your playmaking.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah. I like this Chris Paul. I just like Chris Paul. Because he's not selfish. He's not like James Harden. He doesn't need the ball. He passes it. He passes the rock.
He's good at that too. But
it just sucks because all these podcasts are going to be a little dry because MLB's over, and that was kind of our thing. But now we're going to have to start getting NBA.
Oh yeah, football,
college
football,
and NFL.
Yeah. The new rankings came out. You like the rankings for college football? No.
Oh no, wait, college football. I was talking about NFL.
No.
I think it was Scholastic. They put the Eagles at number 7.
Oh, that was ESPN. Bills are top 3. Which is so dumb.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who made those rankings. Eagles at 7, and then they had, I think, Cowboys above them.
I don't know what they had the Bills 3, the Chiefs 1, Dolphins somewhere top 5.
I mean, I hope they delete the post because I'm trying to find it.
Probably found the ESPN app. Let me check.
Because, oh, here it is. I got it. Yeah. So they have Chiefs at 1, which no, I can get behind.
2, but I think the Eagles, Ravens, or
yeah. Then the Ravens at 2, Bills at 3, which makes no sense.
It does not make sense.
49ers at 4, which makes no sense.
They lost 3 straight.
Dolphins at 5. I think they could be. They're top 10.
7.
I think they're top 10. Cowboys at 6. Eagles at 7. Even though the Eagles just beat the Cowboys.
I don't get that stuff.
Chargers at 8. Bengals at 9. Jaguars at
That's gotta
10.
be true.
Jaguars have to be higher.
They have to. No way the Chargers are a top 10 team.
The Jaguars have won 5 straight, and they're ranked number 10.
You cannot tell me the Chargers are better than the Seahawks.
Mhm.
The Lions aren't even in there. Like the Seahawks, I get the Seahawks got dominated, but can't tell me the Chargers are not better than the Seahawks. They're not better than the Lions.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to me.
All those rankings can either be a hit or miss. It's not even that I'm biased.
Are they even better than the Texans?
Who?
The Chargers.
No. I think they lose to the Texans.
So a better coach.
Yeah. But I think that we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
It's a good podcast.
Good podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully when we get back, there will be some more MLB action, and
Yeah.
obviously there's gonna be more NBA because they play like almost every day. But yeah. This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin, and we'll be back.